Welcome back. This is, of course, Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers. We are obviously Dale with the Hawaiian shirt. And we've been told by Monterey Jack to go rescue Gadget. So that's what we're gonna do. Not this episode, of course. Gotta stretch it out. What the hell is this? Great. This is a fun bug. I have no idea what causes it, but I am so confused because I forgot this happened, and I just don't know what the hell's going on right now. And carelessly forget about the guy right above me, and get shot in the back of the head. So that never happened. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen, and we're moving on. So nothing to see there. So this is Hampooge, and we are playing Far Cry. It is the boat of the carrier level 2. We will be finishing the carrier and moving on. It is, it's all in all a pretty short level, but unrealistic difficulty, of course. Everything is just compounded into a massive bullshit. Not a whole lot interesting going on right now. Just the usual killing dudes. A lot of dudes. There's 4 down there. Well, I guess there's 5 if you count the one on the minigun. I think there's 4 up top too. 2 in the middle. Yeah, but there's about 4. All in all, I think there's about 9 or 10 guys in this little area here, and it sucks. This guy is just blasting the crap out of me. Real pain in the ass. So, with Far Cry, there are 3 games in the main series, I guess. I mean, there's a ton of games in this series. A lot that I haven't played. I've only played the 3 PC games, Far Cry 1, 2, 3. Far Cry 2, that game, God, that game had so much promise, and then it just ended up being shit. I can't stand it. It's great, I can play it for about 2 hours, and then I just get so tired of the travel. It has so much travel, and it doesn't feel very open-worldy. You know, the roads that you have to travel on, they just feel so enclosed. You can't really scale cliffs or anything. It's a pretty bad experience compared to this, and then compared to Far Cry 3. It's just such a vastly different open-world-ish kind of game. I really dislike that. But this game, damn. This game is pretty. For such an old game, it just looks great. I like that blood effect in the water. If only there were sharks in this game. God. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. And that is just another little demonstration of just how damn big the maps are. I'm pretty sure you can swim over there. I've never actually bothered. I don't think I've ever tried jumping off here at this point. But I think you could swim over there. There's not going to be anything there, of course. No animals, no people. And some really bad door textures. Jesus. It's weird how stupid and shitty some of the textures are when they put a lot of effort into a lot of the other textures. It just seems like, I don't know. I don't think they were rushed.
We're under full attack here! I think he's looking for the girl!
Well, you ain't gonna find her. We're taking her to the bunker. Crow out!
Oh, Crow.
You!
Oh shit, this guy surprised me. And of course, I forget which grenades I have. But this is what the flashbangs do, obviously. They stun and confuse guys. They're pretty handy.
No sign of Val herself, but I found her camera. There's also a file here on some joker named Creger.
This archipelago is the ideal location for my research. These islands are isolated from international shipping lanes, so I am free to do my work without interference from the outside world. This work will take time, but a measure of the future of mankind depends on the success of my research here. I will not fail my destiny.
Doyle, they're taking Val to somewhere called the bunker. Where's that?
I know where that is, but it's heavily guarded. Get a boat, and I'll meet you.
I'm on my way.
So, we meet Herr Doctor in his really bad press room. Damn. Looks like they didn't finish the background of that room when they were developing it. It's just a big gray wall. And if anybody can read shitty textures better than me, I would love to know what this says. 'Cause it looks like the first couple words are kill anything or just kill. But, I mean, it looks like it's actually text and not just moonspeak. But I can't read it. It's just terrible. So that was Creger. He sounds totally sane, totally normal.
What was that?
Doesn't sound like he's a mad scientist or anything.
You hear something?
Of course not. Why would they do that?
All personnel, there is an intruder in the area and you may have
Peekaboo.
Whatever. Who's that?
Hee hee. Ah, I love grenades. They're really handy. And I hate the sound of helicopters in this game. God, they're a bitch. This one is... I get pretty lucky here. This section is kind of a bitch too. There's, again, a ton of guys. Surprise, surprise. You get stuck on the ladder there, but you really gotta rush up here as fast as you can. You gotta kill that guy as fast as you can too, and then you just gotta take cover and pray you don't get flanked too soon. And over there is where the guys we shot from below were. They would be up here, of course, if we didn't shoot them. Which sucks, because there's so many guys up here. So many. It's kind of weird too. Once you clear this area out, you can see the little dot blinking on the minimap, but it's not exactly obvious where you're supposed to go or what you're supposed to do once you kill them all. Doyle did tell us to get a boat, but of course if you just skipped by that or didn't pay attention, you wouldn't know that. And finding the boat, kind of weird. Like, let's assume you don't shoot any of these chains and see those amazing physics. If you don't shoot those chains, you might not know what to do here. And this little boat is kind of hidden. You might not know what to do. I say that because as soon as I jump in here, you'll see the prompt. Press the use key to push the boat into the water. Well, this is what I'm doing with the use key. This is what the use key does. It swings the boat, literally, like we're on a swing. So, if you didn't shoot the chains by accident, you might not know you could shoot them now, and that's the only way to get the boat in the water. Of course, you can't shoot from the water, so if you fall down, you gotta get up on the sand and snipe the chains from down here.
Okay, I've got a boat. Now what?
Our only chance is to disrupt the entire communication grid. That's the only way to cause enough confusion for you to escape completely. To do that, we need to get you to Kabachu. Head east to find it, because you're not going to be able to stop and ask for directions. The mercenaries have established a communications facility here. You need to disrupt their communications by destroying the satellite dish. That will create enough confusion for you to escape, and then we can focus on finding Val.
God, this game is just so pretty. I love it. And this map is huge. I love that too. It's just so expansive. I mean, you could feasibly just take that boat and just drive around all of these guys and just kind of head straight up to where you need to go. On that last little section too, with the helicopter that we shot a guy out of, you can just shoot the helicopter guy and then jump off the side of the boat, ignoring all the guys on top. Get over to the sand and shoot the inflatable raft down from just the sand, and just skip all that big fight. You just skip that whole thing. That's pretty cool. I like all the options. It's really nice. What is that? What's that you see? It's nothing.
Where is he?
It's nothing at all.
Suck this!
God, the guys with helmets really suck. Oh god. Not this again. Oh god, no. Well, that was... I don't know what that was. Ooh, that is some bad textures.
Look out!
Shots like that one, they really make you aware that this is just a hit scan game. That is just... It just always bugs me. It weirds me out when I think about it. Still not used to it. I spent so many years just thinking this was just a normal, kind of modern first-person shooter without hit scan. These rock textures are kind of bad. But this is what I mean by just how expansive this one map is. I mean, you can see a ton of guys down here that I mark with the binoculars. But check this out. That's where we're heading. We can actually see guys with our binoculars right now. And that's pretty far away. I mean, if we had a sniper rifle, we can actually kill them all. And they will stay marked on our map, because we just saw them now. But we could take the boat that we started off this level with, and we could just sort of skip a lot of this. We'd have to fight eventually, but we could just sort of, you know, drive into the cove there and skip quite a few of these guys. It's really not recommended on realistic difficulty, but any other difficulty, you can just skip quite a lot of the fights in this game. But that wouldn't be very fun.
Listen good. You should be able to see the old World War II fort on the hill now. Get up there and destroy the communication center as soon as you can.
Alright, Doyle, we are on our way. You really gotta kill guys on vehicles, any kind of vehicles in this game, as fast as you can. It doesn't matter about the driver so much, but you really gotta kill the gunner. If you kill... Guys will even get into jeeps on the ground, if there's just a jeep hanging around, and they'll get into the turret, and they will start shooting you. Jeeps and gunboats, they're not too bad, but there are boats with rocket launchers, and they are awful. Again, we're just near the beginning of the game, so the guys aren't too bad, but as things ramp up, it will get a lot worse. There will be guys with a lot different guns, and they make things much more difficult. Look at me trying to snipe. What the hell? Crazy parrot. So many glitches that I'm noticing a lot more now as I'm recording these than I did when I was playing this game. Some pro grenade throwing skills. I had no idea that I would actually kill that guy. I just kind of threw it aimlessly. So I just came off from playing Far Cry 3, and I just love how many throwbacks from Far Cry 1 there seem to be in that game. I mean, aside from the whole machete, which is just in all of them, it seems. But, you know, there's the little alarm system. They really, in this game, they wanted to do a lot more with it. It kind of sucks that they couldn't. Like, they wanted more vehicles. They wanted... I can't remember where the hell I read it, but I heard that they wanted to have wild animals just attacking, roaming the islands and such. Ooh, test subjects. You can have some wild animals in here. Monkeys. Some great polygonal bananas. But I heard that they really wanted to have a lot more life in just the jungle and the forest of this game. The AI wouldn't cooperate, and the animals would just kill each other or kill the mercenaries. Something like that. We'll have to try and find some more information on that if I can. And we are ditching the useless machete and picking up sort of... I don't like the sniper rifle in this game. It fires too slow. It makes you slow when you're wielding it. I mean, you just run slower. That really sucks. kind of makes sense, but I just do not like it at all. Fucking parrot. I'm trying to kill this parrot. You can shoot him out of the air, but not that easy. So, big waste of time with that parrot. Great.
You're much more likely to encounter resistance on marked paths. If you keep to the jungle, your odds suddenly get a whole lot better.
Thanks, Doyle. Still kind of in tutorial mode.
Did you hear that some guy...
Oops, I didn't mean to skip that cutscene. Well, yeah, conversation.
That guy better not be... You see something?
It's kind of silly. A lot of the conversations that the random mercenaries have, they contain quite big spoilers too. At least early on, it's kind of weird. I mean, ideally, well, I guess they don't really have any other choice. It's just the reveal is just so kind of sudden. I don't know where this guy came from with this Jeep, or the buggy he had. I do not remember seeing one on the beach. The minimap being pretty much useless. It's really hard to actually find guys when you're looking at it. And that's the real use of binoculars. Just
I got something for you.
finding guys in the middle of the jungle.
I'm on it.
This guy scared the shit out of me too. It's so easy to die just so suddenly when you encounter a guy like that on realistic difficulty. Because they can just get a lucky headshot on you. And here's a little branching path. You can take the left, and which I do, and go through the mountain. Or you can take the right and go along the edge and fight guys on the edge. Either way, it's about the same distance. It leads to the same point, obviously.
So I was like pulling that baby in and got it near the boat and then pumped a bullet into its brain. It went down fast.
Shark hunting, huh? You gonna eat shark?
Nah, I'm gonna pull the jaws out and mount 'em. It's gonna look cool.
I tell you what, it'd be better if you caught something we could eat. Me, I ain't eating no damn shark.
What's wrong with shark?
Don't you know what the sharks around here have been eating? Where do you think all of Creger's failed experiments go?
Dude, that's just wrong.
I have no idea what kind of accent either of those guys were going for. And they both just survived an explosion. Great. Yeah, they sounded like they were like a Brooklyn Australian, but they couldn't decide which one they were gonna pick. And great. Just listen to this again. This one actually bugs out permanently. Obviously it's not for the rest of the video, but you can hear this for quite a while.
Hear something?
Like even when I'm way too far away from it, that you shouldn't be hearing it, but I still do, still in the background. And I didn't notice that because I wasn't playing with my headphones on, and I apologize for that. That guy pushed me back with his gun for some reason. That was kind of weird. I thought he was using a shotgun at first, but they don't get shotguns this early. Oh, good. Bongos. Best radio station. I missed you. And this is one of the best guns in the game. Getting rid of this shitty handgun and picking up, I can't remember what it is. All that's important though is it has a silencer. Redneck today. Big boobs, big mullets, big guns. And we are fast-forwarding through this because that fucking noise, really annoying. And this elevator takes 20 seconds, also really annoying, because it's not a loading screen. And look, you can still hear that fucking noise in the background. God, it's so stupid. At this point, I realized it was still playing. And I fixed it as soon as I get to save point here. This is why the silence guns are so broken. Any gun with silencer, they don't react if you're far enough away. It literally breaks the AI. They do just as much damage if you get headshots. They are a lot less damaging, I believe, anywhere else, but headshots are the only way to survive. The only way to survive. So we are at the comm tower, it seems. This is another little, I guess, event. Once I clear it out. But that will be for next time. This is a good run that I'm starting here, but it ends very abruptly. Which is too bad, because I was hoping I could do this all in one video, but I had just had enough at this point. God, I love this gun. It is just so good. It is something I will keep with me for most of the game. You can only have 4 guns, which isn't too bad because there aren't very many useful ones. I really dislike the MK4. I don't even know guns. Just the assault rifle that we have. I really dislike that one. I just find it really loud and obnoxious to use. I'm doing so well. Doing so well, and it just all ends so suddenly. It ate the food it ne'er had eat, and round it flew. The ice did split with a thunder fit, the helmsman steered us through. And a good south wind sprung up behind, the albatross did follow. And every day for food or play came to the mariner's hollow. In mist or cloud, on mast or shroud, it perched for vespers 9, whiles all the night through fog smoke white glimmered the white moon shine. God save thee, ancient mariner, from the fiends that plague thee thus. Why look'st thou so? With my crossbow I shot the albatross.